What's up, YouTube? It is me, Eternal Neptune, back with another video. I promised this one to you guys. A jump shot for my lockdown. Now, anybody who's in that, 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" range, anything below, 6'10", above 6'5", this jump shot is going to be for you, okay? Now, this is for those low 80s. The majority of the builds I'm seeing, honestly, these days, low 80s, 3-point shot. I've got the jump shot. It's going to solve a lot of your problems, and it gives you the thing that you need this year, which is a visible cue. You need to be able to see when to release the shots. We can't all use shot meters, right? Proving ground, stage, and honestly, take the shot meter off altogether on every mode. This works both if you're using just the button, right? Or if you're trying to use the stick to shoot. This jump shot is money. I don't know how many times I've shot 8 for 10, 10 for 12 in the rec from the 3-point range. I've dropped 40 plus points so many times just from being able to shoot when others can't. So buckle up. This is the jump shot that you need. All right, we've been through tons and tons of bases. But before I start building it, I want to talk a little bit about what you see in that bottom right-hand corner. Release height, release speed, defensive immunity, and timing stability. I'm going to give you a little tip. Timing stability does not matter. We're going to focus on the 3 other aspects of the jump shot because that's going to be the key to your success. If you are spending a lot of time trying to build a jump shot that raises your timing stability but sacrifices some of the other stuff, you're doing yourself a disservice. All right? So when you get into building a jump shot, here's my tip. A lot of people are going to filter it right here, okay? Can you do, does this jump shot work for your build or not? What we do is we actually come over here and take a look at the things that we want to have a high degree in, all right? So for the base, we're gonna go based on just the name for right now, and then I'll show you on the releases what I'm talking about. For the base for this jump shot, we are actually going to be using our man, Scottie Pippen. If we take a look at the release height, the defensive immunity, and the release speed, we have an A+, a B, and a B+. We don't look at timing stability. Again, it does not matter. So we're going to choose Scottie Pippen, and just off that alone, look at the release height and the release speed, both above an A. The defensive immunity is a D-. So that's where we need to focus on our upper release. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look here at our defensive immunity, all right? We've got a lot of options here. But before we do that, let's look at some release heights as well. I'm a big fan of having the ball up in the air, okay? With the ball up in the air, it gives us an easier time to be able to see when to release that shot. I talked about it. Visible cue. We need to be able to see it, all right? So this is what I do. I filter it by release height or defensive immunity. I need to be able to make sure my shot is the way that it needs to be. It could also be release height, all right? That's what we're gonna be going off of. For this build, this jump shot here, I started my first release with Brandon Ingram. Let me find him here. All right, so we're going to take a look at this. Why did we choose this? Because immediately you're going to start seeing the release height, the release speed, and the defensive immunity starting to match where we need it to be. Now on this one, it says timing stability is an A. I promise that was not part of what we're attempting to do here, okay? What we are looking at is look how high that release is. I can see the hand no matter where I am on the court. And that's the key to being able to shoot good this year. Now for the second one, I actually went a little bit kind of, a little homerish, if you know what that means. I love the Trailblazers. So I found somebody from the Blazers that has a very good release for this type of shot. And that is Shaedon Sharpe. All right. Shaedon Sharpe, what he gives is a good cue to it. Okay. He changes the cue a lot. Now, right now you're going to look at it and be like, okay, I don't really see it. But let's go down here and let's change a little bit of this. For me personally, I'm a big fan of being right around push. Now, the reason is it gives me the ability to see it easy. The release can sometimes be hard to see. And when you're using the stick for shooting, which I like to do sometimes, it's a lot easier to shoot it consistently when you're on push compared to release. Now, we raised the release speed all the way up, maximum that we can do. And you can see right now, before we change any of the blending, A+ release height. You can see this better than any other shot. You have to be able to see it. Our speed is an A. Our defensive immunity is an A-, and our timing stability is a D. Now you say, okay, Neptune, the problem that we're seeing here is you can't actually use this. Look at your 3-point shot in your mid-range. You're in the red, you can't use this. So we're gonna come right over here. 44% to Brandon Ingram, 56% to Shaden Sharp, and we are where we need to be. All right. A+ release height, A- release speed, defensive immunity is an A-, timing stability is a D. I don't care. You want to complain about that in the comments? Tell me why it's important, and this shot will prove you wrong. Now, why is this shot the money shot? Watch the hand. As he goes up on push, you can see that he lays it out like a platter. This is a silver platter for you to know exactly when to shoot it. As soon as the hand is back and flat, you can see it every time he shoots it. Bam. 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 It's so easy to see. Now you know when to shoot it every single time. And that's the difference between this jump shot and many that you're going to find on YouTube. This tells you when to shoot it without any meters needed. Park, proving grounds, stage, rec, in your my court because you don't have anyone online to shoot with, okay? This jump shot will be green for you. Low 80s jump shot. Between 6'5" and 6'10", this is a jump shot for you. Tell me down below if you found a better jump shot. I'd love to be able to test it out. Maybe make a video, give you credit for it. And before you leave, make sure you give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. We've got plenty more coming. If you need a build for this jump shot, check out the Wing Stopper that we just released. We'll catch you next time, guys.